I just wanted to say thank you so much for donating to this scholarship that I was fortunate enough to receive. I really appreciate it. Your generosity has allowed me to pursue my dream of becoming a healthcare provider in the future while studying at UC.
Hi, my name is Jake Halley. I'm a multiple disabilities teacher at Valley Middle School in Lucasville, Ohio. I teach grades 5 through 8. I just wanted to make this video to say thank you to all the Growing Home Fellowship donors. This fellowship has been an instrumental part of my professional career so far, and I'm so grateful for it.
Hi, I'm Leah Newberg, and I just wanted to take time out of my day to say thank you to all the donors who made the scholarships possible for people like me to go to college.
Hi, I'm Cadet Anthony, also known as Tony Jones. I want to thank the African American Community Fund for helping me become a certified scuba diver.
Say thank you so much for the opportunity that you all gave me by sponsoring me as one of your fellows. It means a lot. The encouragement and the support that I've had has been a truly incredible blessing in my first year of teaching. I cannot thank you all enough.
Welcome to the Foundation for Appalachian Ohio's Giving Tuesday celebration. I'm Ron Strickmaker, and it's my pleasure to serve as chair of the FAO's Board of Trustees. On behalf of the entire FAO team, I thank you for joining us on this special day. As people across the world gather on this day of giving, we join together to celebrate the heart of Appalachia, our community of givers. Donors and doers united by love, generosity, and the desire to see our region's people and communities thrive. We start today's program by drawing our attention to FAO's Legacy Candle. The Legacy Candle is a tribute to those who came before us, whose love and generosity continue to make a difference today. It reminds us of friends who have passed on, but whose legacies as champions of our communities endure. Today, we remember Shirley McClellan, who gave her time, talent, and treasure to our region, most recently in love and service to the Growing Home Fellows. Shirley's legacy is vast, but at its core is this quote, "All things grow with love." Her love has and will continue to grow opportunities in our communities. We also remember Nancy Rue, who quietly gave through FAO in ways that will forever open doors of opportunities in communities she loved. Nancy's final message to the world was, "Be kind and love each other. Do good for others out of love and kindness is the true purpose of our existence." Nancy's words could not be any more true than today. Appalachian Ohio is a community of communities, each with its own distinct character, challenges, and opportunities, but all built and sustained by love, by doing good for others, by neighbors helping neighbors. Together, we are advancing something much bigger than ourselves. We are bringing our individual gifts forward, whether through words, deeds, or dollars, to improve the lives and communities throughout our region. We've come a long way since 1998, when a group of visionary individuals recognized the need for local philanthropy to create a brighter future for the people of Appalachian Ohio. In 2024, we will celebrate 25 years since FAO became an official nonprofit organization, a community that grows stronger with each new member and every gift of time, talent, and treasure. On this Giving Tuesday and every day, we are eternally grateful for all that you do to ensure Appalachian Ohio is abundant in possibility for all who call this region home. And we will give you a gift of seeing just a fraction of what you, your love, and your generosity has made possible. It's now my pleasure to turn our program over to Kara Dingus-Brooke, a fellow child of Appalachia who has served as FAO's president and CEO for 17 years. Kara will share highlights from the past year and preview of what's to come in 2024.
Thank you, Ron. We're grateful for all that you do. And happy Giving Tuesday, everyone. We're excited to have this opportunity to thank you, to celebrate our collective impact, to share a little of our future vision, and we will end with an exciting announcement about some new matching opportunities. I want to jump right in with an overview. FAO has grown to be home to more than 650 charitable funds, totaling more than $110 million. Our network now includes 14 geographic affiliate foundations, as well as the region-wide African American Community Fund. In 2023, donors created 46 new charitable funds at FAO. This included a $6 million affiliate foundation to support health and wellness in Southeastern Ohio. It was founded by Ohio Health and the board of the Southeastern Ohio Regional Medical Center. We also celebrated the establishment of a $5 million fund to support environmental stewardship. It was started by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. We're grateful for every new partnership and every new fund, and most of all, the way they are increasing opportunities for the people and communities in Appalachian Ohio. Many of you have given to FAO's scholarship program, and more than a few of you watching today will remember the early days of that program, how thrilled we were to give just a handful of scholarships. We rejoiced this year when we gave our 4,311th scholarship. The same growth is happening in grant making. Over the last 3 years, FAO grant making has grown exponentially. We're on target to grant more than $7 million in 2023. $7 million. It's the largest amount in FAO's history. Of course, the grants are only money. The magic happens when the grants are combined with the love and the vision and the care of our nonprofit and community leaders. In 2023, this magic created opportunities across all 5 of our program areas, which you know as our pillars of prosperity: arts and culture, community and economic development, education, environmental stewardship, and health and human services. Each of the 32 counties of Appalachian Ohio has seen transformative impact. Many of you have given to our African American Community Fund. We are grateful to report that by the end of 2023, the African American Community Fund will have awarded more than 70 grants to address disparities and build capacity among Black-led and Black-serving organizations in Appalachian Ohio. One of my favorite philanthropy quotes comes from Ernie Bynum, the co-founder of our African American Community Fund, who often says, "Philanthropy is how we express our humanity." With more than 650 funds now within the FAO family, incredible expressions of humanity are happening on a daily basis. Many of you, like all of us here at FAO, felt your hearts ache when our favorite Cincinnati Bengal, Joe Burrow, suffered a season-ending injury. We've seen a flurry of $9 gifts to the Joe Burrow Hunger Relief Fund for Southeast Ohio, a fund that grew to more than $1 million through mostly $9 gifts. It's an outpouring of love, and it's making a huge difference to those who are battling food insecurity. Most recently, a grant from the Joe Burrow Hunger Relief Fund supported a school-based food pantry in Meigs County, directly helping the kids that Joe highlighted in his Heisman speech, the ones who went home from school with not enough food on the table. We're grateful to work with each of you, and we're humbled and honored to carry forward your many visions and legacies. We're also in awe of your collective impact, the outsized results that come from working together. We often think about the way FAO's regional structure reduces administrative costs for donors and builds capacity for communities. But today, I want to focus on the new opportunities that are created through regional partnership. And we want to celebrate 3 collective impacts that were only possible in 2023 because of our work together. I want to begin with our Health and Human Services pillar. Anyone who has been following FAO knows that we have been on a quest to ensure that every child in Appalachian Ohio has access to vision care. With your support, we developed a partnership with the Ohio Optometric Foundation and Association and the national nonprofit Vision to Learn. We created a mobile vision clinic that goes directly to schools, gives free eye screenings, and returns with free eyeglasses. We're thrilled to share that in July, the Ohio legislature appropriated funds to expand the mobile vision program through the leadership of the Ohio Optometric Foundation statewide. This is a huge step forward towards our goal, and a little later on, we will share about an innovative Pay for Success program that helped us along the way. The Mobile Vision Clinic simply could not have happened without the support of our network of partners. As our grants have grown and as our affiliate foundations have grown, we are working with thousands of community leaders across Appalachian Ohio. And you are the ones who opened the doors for the Mobile Vision Clinic. You have helped so many children, and we are so grateful. While every community we serve is different, there are many commonalities, including our need to retain and attract young leaders. Across Appalachian Ohio, today's leaders are looking around and they're saying, who's coming next? This question, who's coming next, inspired our Growing Home Fellowship, a new pilot project of our education pillar. Our goal with this region-wide investment is to create a wellspring of future community builders for Appalachian Ohio. In 2023, we awarded fellowships to 121 K-12 professionals. Our fellows are between the ages of 18 and 35. They represent 29 of Appalachian Ohio's 32 counties. 70% are classroom educators, and the rest work in occupations that serve children, including behavioral and mental health, and even a children's librarian. FAO has committed to provide each fellow a financial stipend, a leadership development program, and a network of support and encouragement. And each fellow has committed to live, work, and volunteer in their community for 5 years. Some will volunteer with existing community organizations. Some will create something new, and several are working to develop solutions that are likely to have region-wide impact. We could not have gotten this pilot program off the ground without the help of volunteers who helped to select fellows, who helped to provide local mentorship and service opportunities, and the many of you who have given your time and wisdom to provide a world-class leadership development program. We were very excited to host best-selling author and New York Times columnist David Brooks last month for a conversation with our fellows on community building. Today, we'd like to share a few video highlights.
I was in Youngstown when we were doing our first trip, and there was just a guy in Youngstown with a sign at the town square and said, "Defend Youngstown." Other people were going to leave Youngstown, but he was going to stick. And communities are built by people who stick. Communities are built by understand that the neighborhood is the unit of change. A friend of mine says, you can't only clean the part of the swimming pool you're swimming in. You got to clean the whole pool. So you got to think about the region, you got to think about the town, you got to think about our collective environment. And community is built by that sort of thing.
And then in the end, it's about caring. And people know if you really care about them and the communities and people you're serving, or if you don't. It's just not something you can fake. And so I think it's important for us to remind ourselves why we're doing what we're doing. We're doing it for the people that we're serving.
You all have the opportunity here to do good and do as much good as you each individually can on whatever matters come up. This is really the time for this region to shine, and you as leaders are going to be on the forefront of that. So take some time, think about that, think about your individual goals and how you can really be part of what I see as the renaissance here in the Appalachian region.
Service to others is proven to improve your lifespan. There's many studies. There was one just last year that followed 50 women. This is at the Case Western Reserve here in Ohio. They were following 50 women over the last 32 years, and one of the factors was, what factors made them live longer, and one of the most notable factors is that the women who volunteered lived longer than the women who didn't.
All of us have great potential. We don't always know what it is and stumble around in it. I've stumbled my whole life, I'm still stumbling. And then all of a sudden you will see something you can't unsee, and then you will take that responsibility and you'll find some great people and you'll grab them and you'll go after it. Every generation, and this is you now, has to co-create the world we want to live in. It never ends. We have to do it generation and generation again.
If you're looking for inspiration for your leadership journey, I encourage you to visit our website to check out all of the videos of the speakers who have shared their wisdom with our Growing Home Fellows. Each speaker has been phenomenal. The Growing Home Fellowship is a pilot program that will continue for the next 4 years. However, it's clear in working with the fellows that their commitments will span lifetimes. We're so grateful for our fellows and for the incredible difference they're making to the people and communities they serve. We also want to thank several special partners for underwriting the fellowship: Ohio Governor Mike DeWine, the Ohio Legislature and our Appalachian delegation, the Ohio Department of Higher Education, an anonymous donor, and Ken and Martha Taylor of Ohio CAT. The final impact to celebrate today is within our Community and Economic Development pillar. FAO was founded on our belief that access to local philanthropy is vital to the well-being of communities. All of our Appalachian communities face incredible philanthropy gaps. Without local philanthropy, our young people are less likely to receive scholarships. Our nonprofits don't have access to grant funding, and our communities struggle to plan and advance opportunities. Last year, we celebrated a major milestone in ensuring that every county in Appalachian Ohio is supported by a local community foundation. This year, we built on that success by teaming with our local affiliates to invite youth in their communities to apply for grants to support their own projects. While the Growing Home Fellowship supports leaders ages 18 to 35, this new investment supports children and youth below the age of 18. More than 28 youth-led projects will be launching in 2024. A project in Jackson County will be providing footwear to children in need. A project in Noble County will be starting a new community garden, and there are 26 more projects. Each youth-led project is making a huge difference today, but we know the impact will reach far into the future. Serving our communities brings joy to our lives, and as our young leaders experience this joy, we know they will be much more likely to stay and to continue lifelong service to their communities. To all of our affiliate partners, thank you for helping to make this happen. You are a vital part of FAO's work with the Mobile Vision Clinic, with our Growing Home Fellowship, and with our investments to support the leadership of young people across Appalachian Ohio. We also want to celebrate the work you're doing to build your local foundation. As you invite people to give financially, you are creating a greater abundance in their life. And the endowments that you're creating will have impact that transcends all of our lifetimes. We are committed to continuing to support your success with matching resources, with back office support, and with shared grant making. Next year will be FAO's 25th year as a foundation. As we prepare to celebrate, we have been spending more time with our founders, appreciating the unprecedented journey they pioneered. Some days the work seemed nearly impossible, and yet FAO is here. Their abiding faith and love prevailed. Over these last 24 years, countless individuals have committed time, talent, and treasure to create opportunities for others. As a result, we now find ourselves in an incredible position where we can achieve more quickly than ever before. Our progress is accelerating, but our commitment to the people and communities of Appalachian Ohio is steadfast. FAO's pillars of prosperity are our roadmap. Each pillar represents an area of investment essential to generating an abundance of possibility in Appalachia. With your help, FAO has established an endowment for each of the 5 pillars. I want to talk for a moment about our goals for these pillar endowments. Our first goal is to increase grant making region-wide. Not a day goes by that someone doesn't call FAO's office with a great idea for serving others. We desperately need more funding for the community builders across our region. We are thrilled that our environmental stewardship pillar has now grown large enough to provide a region-wide competitive grants program. We must grow the other 4 pillars to also provide competitive grant opportunities. Our second goal is to fund 1,000 fellowships over the next 10 years, with fellowships awarded in all 5 pillars. In 2021, we awarded our first 3 fellowships. This year, we're celebrating an additional 121 fellowships. We're currently brainstorming ideas for an encore fellowship to engage people in their retirement years and a fellowship in public health. Our third goal is to serve as a force multiplier for all the leaders and innovators working to create opportunities in Appalachian Ohio. This part of our mission is about bringing people together to share ideas and best practice, to encourage each other, and to build collaborations that accelerate the pace and scale of change. The challenges in our region are multi-generational, complex, and intertwined, but they're not insurmountable. And our challenges pale in comparison to the love, vision, and commitment all of you have for your communities. Together, with time and many commitments, we will not only achieve socioeconomic parity, but we will generate an abundance of possibility for the people and communities of Appalachian Ohio. Thank you for joining our mission. We're so grateful for you. And now we're excited to announce a little extra holiday joy, and you're the first to hear about it. Between now and December 31st, FAO will match every dollar given to endowments at FAO with another 50 cents. That means every dollar you give will earn another 50 cents for the endowment of your choice. A $100 gift will become a $150 gift. A $10,000 gift will become a $15,000 gift. This match extends to endowments that support local communities, affiliate foundations, nonprofits, and scholarships. This match can even be used to start a new endowment. A total of $500,000 will be available on a first-come, first-served basis through December 31st, with up to $25,000 available per household. I'll say that again. A total of $500,000 will be available on a first-come, first-served basis through the end of this year, with up to $25,000 available in match per household. Beginning today, we'll also match gifts to FAO's Pillars of Prosperity funds with a $2 match for every dollar given. These funds support the well-being of every person and every community in Appalachian Ohio. You'll hear more about this match soon. Just know you can pick your favorite pillar, and every dollar you give will be matched with another $2. A $100 gift to the Arts and Culture pillar will become a $300 gift. A $1,000 gift to the Health and Human Services pillar will become a $3,000 gift. We'll share giving links and information in the chat, and additional details will also be emailed to you. Thank you for considering a gift today. I'll now pass things back to Ron, who will present our 2023 awards.
Thank you, Kara. Robert Louis Stevenson once wrote, "Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds you plant." It is now my honor to present the FAO's 2023 awards to those who have planted seeds of love and generosity whose harvest will ripple across generations. FAO's Changemaker of the Year award is given to an organization, team, or individuals for advancing transformative changes within our region. This year's recipients are a testament to the collective impact of giving and the results made possible through partnership. We're proud to present our 2023 Changemaker of the Year award to those who have made the Mobile Vision Clinic possible. The award recognizes our partners for their visionary leadership and collaboration to ensure thousands of students across Appalachian Ohio have access to vision exams and eyewear. If you were with us last year, you heard about the impact of the I See with Vision to Learn program, which provides students with free vision screenings, eye exams, and prescription glasses through mobile vision clinics at schools. To date, the program has enabled more than 5,800 students to receive vision exams, and more than 4,600 students have received glasses. Each partner brought their own unique gifts to make this program possible and successful. The Ohio Optometric Association and the Ohio Optometric Foundation provided technical knowledge of vision care and funding, connected eye doctors with the program, and created a continuum of care for students. Vision to Learn brought expertise in mobile vision service delivery to work with schools and other youth-serving organizations to coordinate vision screenings, eye exams, and eyeglasses across the region. The Ohio Treasurer of State's Office recognized the promise of this program at its first ResultsOHIO Pay for Success project. The Ohio legislature appropriated the funds the project received after meeting and, in fact, exceeding performance metrics. This past summer, IC with Vision to Learn became the first project to successfully complete ResultsOHIO program. And we are pleased to report that the state of Ohio is now investing to scale this program to all Ohio's children. What began as a pilot project, sparked by an anonymous donor who has struggled with poor eyesight as a child, will become a statewide initiative that ensures that school children across Ohio have access to the needed vision care. It's a powerful example of how expertise, resources, and philanthropy can come together to fill needs, create opportunities, and invest in solutions that results in impacts that are larger than any one individual or group can achieve on their own. We recently had the honor of sitting down with our 2023 Changemaker of the Year to celebrate and thank them.
Well, I grew up in Appalachian Ohio. I'm a child of Appalachian Ohio, so I saw the need for this kind of care.
A lot of people don't realize the impact that a lack of vision care has on kids.
It's a fundamental need and it's a fundamental right for kids to be able to see when they're at school and out in the world.
We have children tell us they did not know rice had grains. They would look at a bowl and didn't realize rice had grains.
I wanted to come up with a program where local communities could try pilot projects to solve real problems in their community, and then the state would pay after the private money had gone to pay for the pilot program.
Well, there's an old saying, it takes a village, but this truly, the village has come together. The Ohio Optometric Association, the Foundation for Appalachian Ohio, the Treasurer's Office with the Success for Ohio program, school teachers in classrooms, local volunteers, locally trained and licensed eye care clinicians who are part of our team. All of us play a role, and we're all coming together to support kids where we can best help them, which is their local neighborhood school.
When that opportunity presented itself to have the partnership between the three organizations, we really jumped on that and felt as though it was going to be a huge opportunity for kids, particularly in the counties where there are not a lot of optometrists practicing.
I think it was the successes of this program in Appalachian Ohio, IC with Vision to Learn, that got attention from the legislature, from members of the General Assembly who said, wow, vision care is important. And it really was integral in our efforts to get the additional funding to expand the program statewide.
In Ohio, we found a group of willing partners who, like us, saw the need, an unmet need, came up with the best solution, and are part of providing that solution to kids. And we're really privileged to be part of this group in Ohio.
It feels great to be part of the group to receive the Changemaker Award, but I'll tell you, nothing exceeds the feeling of being a part of this group to actually change the lives of some of these kids.
It is special, and it's really encouraging to see the success of the program and give everybody involved a little pat on the back.
It's really been a wonderful process, and we're looking forward to continuing the partnership for many years to come.
So much of the impact provided by our community of givers is rooted in partnership. Our next award celebrates a new partnership, an investment that will provide permanent support for environmental stewardship efforts across the region that will serve as inspiration for others to follow. The Chaddock Philanthropist of the Year Award was established in honor and recognition of FAO's board member Jeff Chaddock and his partner Mark Morrow to celebrate those who have made an outsized difference in Appalachian through philanthropy. Our 2023 Chaddock Philanthropist of the Year Award is presented to the Board of Directors of the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District was established 90 years ago in response to the devastating floods that ravaged eastern Ohio for years. Its mission has grown over the years to include recreation and conservation. While celebrating the district's 90th and finalizing a 5-year strategic plan, The Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District Board also planted seeds for the future, investing $5 million to create a new fund managed by FAO. The Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District Fund for Environmental Stewardship will advance the district's and FAO's commitment to enhancing conservation efforts throughout the region. This new fund will support FAO's environmental stewardship pillar of prosperity. Since its inception, the environmental stewardship pillar has invested $1.6 million in grants and scholarships across our region, supporting 400 projects and students and creating more than 21 miles of new recreational trails. 2024 will see additional investments through region-wide environmental stewardship grants. The Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District gift and partnership will forever improve lives and protect the environment and natural beauty of our Appalachian Ohio. Please join with me in celebrating the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District Board of Directors.
Our mission since its formation in 1933 has been really three things: flood mitigation, recreation, and conservation. We've really focused on that first part of the mission of flood control. Flood mitigation has been noted of saving, since we put in all of our lakes and reservoirs, saving over $10 billion of avoided flood mitigation impact across Appalachia.
We've always had our own little world of conservation, which to us does not mean putting it up on a shelf and never touching anything. It means we're going to be out there, we're going to be using the gifts that we're given for the betterment of the area and then the wider area around here for people that will drive and communicate with us over time.
We've entered a new chapter of the Conservancy, and it's allowed us to contemplate things that we never would have been able to do before. Like, how do we go out across the 8,000 square miles into those communities directly and provide funding for projects, direct grants?
Essentially, we're able to build this partnership with FAO. There's a framework in place. We're in a fortunate situation where we have funds available, but you have the framework and the connections to put those into process. I think what matches both of our missions is fellowships, scholarships, community engagement grants. Those are the areas where both of our organizations can do a lot of good.
We can leverage dollars by using FAO to make that $5 million impact grow significantly beyond, both from a financial aspect, but also a relational aspect by FAO opening doors of possibilities that we may not know exists, or introducing us to the right people to accomplish some of those things. So we're really excited about this opportunity, and I look forward to the partnership.
We're exceptionally proud to receive the Chaddock Philanthropist of the Year Award. It means a great deal to us. We understand it's one of your highest and best honors, but it's really a reflection of our entire team and our ethic around how we want the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District to not only be part of the community, but to uplift the community. And as we uplift the community, we'll uplift ourselves.
Our final award today upholds one of FAO's most enduring traditions. FAO's first campaign wasn't a fundraising campaign. Instead, it was a mindset campaign designed to encourage pride and high expectations among the people of Appalachian Ohio. We called it the I'm a Child of Appalachia campaign. Today we are honored to celebrate our newest Child of Appalachian honoree, Dr. John Kopchick, an exceptional man with a brilliant mind and a generous heart who is called home to Appalachia by opportunity and who has been building opportunities in this region ever since. Dr. Kopchick grew up in western Pennsylvania, where his father and both grandfathers worked as coal miners, and his parents instilled in him the value of education. A first-generation college graduate, he returned to Appalachia in 1987 to become one of Ohio University's first eminent scholars. It was in the laboratories at Ohio University that Dr. Kopchick made the groundbreaking discovery of a growth hormone receptor antagonist. He turned that scientific breakthrough into Sumivert, a life-saving treatment for acromegaly, a rare condition caused by excess growth hormone. Now a distinguished professor of molecular biology at Ohio University, Dr. Kopchick is an internationally recognized leader in growth hormone field and even has a dinosaur named after him. He has received numerous honors for his research, and he is called to speak across the world, where he purposely incorporates his Appalachian roots into his talks. Dr. Kopchick's work and reputation have accelerated the growth of biotechnology sector in southeastern Ohio and attracted scholars from around the world to study in his lab. His generosity spans campus and community, and his innovation continues as he, his colleagues, and his students continue to research on growth hormones as it relates to obesity, diabetes, cancer, and aging. Please join me in celebrating our 2023 Child of Appalachia honoree, Dr. John Kopchick.
We come from a coal mining family in Appalachia, of course, and at times one gets the general idea that you're poor and you're underprivileged. I never felt that. We were trying to come up with a better growth hormone molecule. We discovered something that was just the opposite. It didn't enhance growth. It didn't do what growth hormone does better, but it actually inhibited growth. Just the opposite of what we set out to do. But what is it used for? You need a use for something. Well, it'd be used for people that have too much growth hormone, and too much growth hormone is not good. And it worked. And in 2003, March, it was approved by the Food and Drug Administration for patients with acromegaly. Now, with that came the sales. Now, helping the patients is the first thing. Okay. But with that came royalties back to the university, of which the inventors get a part of that. And Char and I decided, look, every bit of that money that comes in, we're going to give back to students at the 3 universities that made this happen. Growth hormone promotes cellular growth. Well, cancer is abnormal cellular growth. I said, let's try this to see if growth hormone will stimulate certain types of human cancer cells in the laboratory in the hood back there that I showed you. And if so, would our compound then inhibit growth hormone's effect on this? And sure enough, not every cancer, but 4 of perhaps the first 10 we tested, melanoma, liver, pancreatic, and bile duct or cholangiocarcinoma, it will inhibit their growth. And I just encourage other children of Appalachia to go with your passion, go where your heart leads, and do something that may change the world. Thank you. This is awesome. It's beautiful. Plus, it's a very humbling honor. So I am absolutely proud of this. This is going to be in this office or in the wall there. It's one of the nicest things and the most honorable things I've received. And so I just thank you very, very, very much.
Our full conversation with Dr. Kopchick is available on FAO's website. Congratulations to all of our 2023 award recipients. I will now hand things back over to Carol, who will close out today's program.
Thank you, Ron. The founders of FAO and the donors who established the more than 650 funds housed here will be the first to say that money doesn't build communities. Communities are built through our commitments to one another, through the vision, compassion, and grit we contribute, through our choice to sacrifice for the sake of something greater than ourselves. I know from working with all of you that when we make these commitments, we experience incredible joy. FAO exists to help you find your joy. We seek to partner with you to identify ways to use your time, talent, and treasure to meet our community's greatest needs and opportunities. While it is the people who make the difference, they do need our philanthropic investment. Every dollar helps. We hope you will join us in taking advantage of our new matching opportunities. So together, we can experience the joy of helping our neighbors, building our communities, and creating an abundance of opportunity for the future. We thank you for celebrating with us today, and we thank you every day for the difference you are making in our communities. We will be rebroadcasting this event at 7 p.m. tonight, and we'll share a link in the chat for you to share with anyone you know who might be interested in learning more about how they can make a difference for the people and communities of Appalachian Ohio. We'll end tonight's celebration by spotlighting some of the leaders of our affiliate foundations whose love and commitment to home are building community and bringing joy, both to their lives and to the lives of those they selflessly serve. Thank you all.
When someone has a need, whether it's big or small,
people always step up to fulfill that need.
We are close-knit, we work together, and we're inclusive.
There is a deep desire to be a small community, but still have big hopes and dreams.
For me, the reason that I believe the Jackson County Community Foundation is so important is because it serves as a connection.
It fosters a culture of giving. It provides an opportunity to address local needs.
How far we've come in just over a decade and the direction we are heading.
The three words that best describe the Hocking County Community Fund's goals in 2024 are educate, cultivate, and expand.
Transformational, inspirational, and motivational.
Diverse, far-reaching, and heartfelt.
Impact, opportunity, inspire, and progress.
In 10 years, I hope our community is a place where people not only come and visit, but want to spend the rest of their lives with.
When I think of the next 10 years of where our foundation will be, I hope that it's a well-known organization in our community.
Expand our reach, both from an education standpoint, who knows what about us, and encouraging people to get on board and join what the Meigs County Foundation is doing.
And the Community Foundation is one of the many positive efforts we can all do to support for a bright future.
In 10 years, I see a paved road that leads to prosperity, one that has been built upon the past and geared for the future.